Do you look forward to going to work in the morning? You do? Well, if that really is the case, then you are part of a happy minority. Recently, I read an eye-opening article on a study which concluded that for more than 9 out of 10 employees, the answer was a resounding no. But do we really need studies and statistics to tell us what most of us already know through personal experience or from what those close to us actually say? So who looks forward to going to work in the morning? Who can possibly look forward to the daily slog for a salary which, once taxes, monthly repayments, bills, school fees, and all the other expenses have been paid, leaves very little for anything else? Who can possibly look forward to spending every day with people who aren't particularly likable, and with bosses who can be ungrateful and maybe even create a stressful and toxic atmosphere to further their personal ambitions? Who can possibly look forward to keeping a low profile and dissimulating their personality, even abandoning their dignity on occasion for fear of missing out on a bonus or losing their job? Unemployment, that sword of Damocles which at any time can strike any employee, whether excellent or mediocre, the most hard-working or the laziest, the most trustworthy or the most disloyal, that sword of Damocles which leaves you submerged by your financial obligations, excluded from established circles, estranged from your friends, and sometimes even your own family, and which can pull the rug from under your feet and leave you broken inside. I know plenty of people who have been unemployed, employees, skilled technicians, engineers, even directors of big businesses listed on the stock market. School dunces and kids that came top of the class, dropouts and graduates from some of the most prestigious schools on the planet, employees of modest companies as well as those of supposedly too big to fail corporations. Newcomers and old hands, no salaried employee is ever entirely safe from being laid off, not a single one. The risk is even greater the older you get and the more intense the global competition becomes. Few Westerners realize, for example, just how many civil engineering projects, roads, railways, etc., are now designed and coordinated from countries such as India, Tunisia, and Eastern Europe. Artificial intelligence is progressing in leaps and bounds and poses a threat to those of us whose tasks, whether skilled or otherwise, tend to be repetitive. Cash-strapped states and underfunded retirement schemes are forcing us to work longer. That's true. But what can you do when companies try to rid themselves of the over 50s so they can hire younger workers? And of course, one day the young will reach 50 too.